I'm a very creative type of person. So doing something almost robotic where you do the same thing every single day, it was driving me nuts.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. And unfortunately, when you're unhappy in the work that you do, it eventually bleeds into your personal life,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Like you can only hold on to that for so long. So in that quest, I remember, my husband and I got into an argument and I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what our parents warned us about, that we were going to have hard time financially and that, getting married young is not a good idea. All the fears that I had about doing this was just showing up in my face. And at that moment, I realized I have two choices. It's either I leave this marriage or I make it work. And I was not just someone that, would just give up on a person, especially a marriage. You're committed to
Yeah.
this marriage, right? And so we made it work and we spoke about it, found out the root of why we were frustrated, we were angry, we were sad about the life that we were living. And we started talking about our vision, what we really hoped for when we got married, what our dreams were. We started to rekindle the dreams that we had as individuals and now combining them as a married couple and figuring out together, okay, how can we make that happen? Because our marriage doesn't have to be the end of our dreams, right? And so from then on, fast forward a year later from that conversation, we ended up leaving our warehouse job and I started just diving deep into how to get out of debt. So we left that job with no debt, eventually got into more debt because I didn't have a job waiting for me when I quit that job. But hey, you're young. We didn't have
Yeah.
kids yet. You're a little bit more bold and
Yeah.
crazy. So we took that leap and my husband eventually got into insurance. He started earning commission. He was really good at it, excelled so quickly in his career in the insurance industry. And here I was, really trying to understand the root of our finances. And I researched how in the world do I get out of debt? And, back in the day, blogs were so popular. And I found this Canadian who was talking about how to get out of debt, started following him, and he started talking about online, earning money online. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this a scam? It wasn't very popular back then.
No, it wasn't.
No. So I remember he was selling this course for $30 on how to publish books on Amazon because that's how he was earning money online. And I said, okay, $30 back then was like.
This episode is brought to you by Manscaped.com. They just launched their brand new Ultimate Premium Collection and they just hooked me up. You get the body wash, shampoo, conditioner. You get deodorant. You even get the lip balm. And you get the body spray. So all you got to do is go to manscaped.com and use the promo code CAN'TWAIT20. That's CAN'TWAIT20. And you're going to get all of this. All of this. It's a big package, plus the lip balm. All you got to do is use the promo code CAN'TWAIT20 and go get yours while supplies last. It's official, like a referee with a whistle. We are back with another exclusive episode. Mississippi in the house. It's going down, man. Yeah. Get out here, man. That was I gotta do something real quick. That was actually, I don't know how that shit happened. Yeah, sometimes, man, crazy stuff be going on with lately my computer been acting a little My computer been behaving a little weird lately. It's been crashing and all kinds of stuff, doing stuff that it wouldn't normally do. And then I got a laptop that's just not reliable. So my desktop is hasn't been behaving the right way lately, I would say, you know. But it's all good. You know, I'm a computer guy. I'm a tech guy. So I'm gonna make it do what it do. Am I being spied on? Oh, they've been doing that. Hey, Michael, they've been doing that like over a year ago. Like what? 2 years ago. Yeah, they've been doing that like 2 years ago. And let me tell you how I knew, because there's a guy that I used to be in the Navy with. He actually told me he was assigned to me. I was like, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yeah, I'm assigned to you, man. They told me to follow you online." And he was like, so I said, "Why?" He was like, "I don't know." He said, "You ain't doing nothing or really saying anything. So all you do is talk about traveling and women all the time, but they got me assigned to you." So they've been doing that. That's like what, 2 years ago, before the pandemic. Yeah. Yeah, they've been doing that. That's kind of old news. It's the reason why I got shadow banned. That ain't by accident. You know? It's all good though. I'll make it do what it do, baby. You know how we do it. Yeah, you didn't know I did telecom on in the Army. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, they're blocking me, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. They did that like before the pandemic. Did that before the pandemic, yo. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what the hell I'm saying? You know? People that's been following me for a while, you know, at one point, I was getting like 2, 4, 5,000, 10,000 views a video at one point in time. But if you've been following me for a while, you've seen that. I'll put a video out, man, that shit might go viral. I might get 100,000 views, 200,000 views within the same month at one point before the pandemic. Man, I'll put a video out now. Shit. I might get lucky if I get 200 views by the end of the month. So that, you don't just go from thousands of views to barely 100. No. Within 90 days, that shit happened. Within 90 days, that shit happened. I did complain to YouTube. I did. They started, you know, they do the same little spill, act like, well, you know, it's the AI, sir. You know, you got to give the people what they want. I said, yeah, that sounds good. But they not seeing my videos. People that subscribe to me are being unsubscribed, sir. You know, they said, get that same old spill. I know the game, you know. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years now, man. So I've had multiple channels. So I know what it is. Somebody physically came to my channel and did something. I don't know what they did exactly, but they did something. It ain't just the AI. Look, you can program, you program the AI to do certain things. That's how that is. AI ain't some independent fucking phenomenon that got own that think by itself without no type of without no type of data from a human being. Hell no, that shit don't work like that. No. It is all AI powerful. Yeah. I noticed that too at SG. They got to be cutting you back. Seen a video 1 week, only seen 94 views. I'm like, damn, this it's better than yeah. Yeah. That's what up, Jordan? Yeah, it's called Shadow Ban. Yeah, of course. As for your topic, look at the thumbnail and how the black woman behind them is smearing as if she's so lucky. If a black man, yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to talk about it. Because the other day, I was talking about Will Smith and Jada, and I said, hey, when black women date white men, they get celebrated. But when we date white women, shit, they got a problem. Everybody got a problem with that shit. White guys got a problem with it. Hell, even some white women got a problem with it. Black women got a problem with it too. So that's why I want to talk. This is a good example of what I was talking about the other day. Did you think of getting a lawyer on it? Nah, you can't. It ain't gonna go nowhere if you get an attorney, because when you sign up, it's hard to. You have to be able to prove what I just said, that I got shadow banned. I have no way of proving. They never shut my account down. They didn't do me like Trump. You know what I'm saying? They completely just closed his account. They didn't do me like that. So that's a different case. You know what I'm saying? The burden of proof is on me. And then, so I have no proof of anything. This is just hearsay. This is just me running my damn mouth, basically. See, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. I can't prove that I've been shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like me calling a white woman a racist at the job. But how do you know? How do you prove that? I mean, I don't have no audio. I have no text. I have no video. It's not gonna go nowhere. Nobody else is willing to testify for me. So that's what it is. And we've seen that happen at jobs. We've seen that happen at least once. Yes, you can send me your stats. I am sure it is. Well, you mean but that ain't really proof either. That's just proof that my views went down. You know what I'm saying? That's it, really. Your views went down, yeah, but you can't prove that we're not showing your videos. You see how they got the game? You see how they got the game? This sold up. It's tight. You can't even prove that somebody's a racist. It's hard as hell to prove that. You got to have video, audio, Oh, you ain't gonna have no witness. A white person have to be your witness, but that's not gonna happen. You know, so it's like it's kind of the same game. You see what I'm saying? Plus, I signed up for the YouTube account. On their platform. And technically, they own all the videos that you upload. They own all the content. You got that fine print. No one reads that. You know, nobody reads it. We just check the box and just keep it moving. Do you think a content creator or creator can listen to your videos and hate on you to YouTube? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I would think, yeah. You know, at some point, I mean, I got over 1,000 videos on this channel alone. So I would think at some point, somebody probably did. You know, I think somebody probably did at this point. It's easy to prove. Well, you gotta explain it to me, man. You know, that's a story for another day. We can talk about that later. Let's see. Black people don't believe non-black people can be racist. No, they can't. I mean, how? Racist is being a racist is it's more of a power and control thing. I can control your destiny. I can make sure you don't live in my neighborhood. I can make sure you don't get the necessary health care at a hospital. I can't stop a white person from doing anything. I mean, what can I stop a white person from doing? Let's think about it like that. What have you ever stopped a white person from doing anything? I can't stop you from getting a job. I can't stop you from living in my neighborhood. I can't stop you from getting on a plane. I can't stop a white person from doing anything. And even at your job, I'm supervisor. I disapprove your vacation. The white person goes above the supervisor, goes to the manager, the shit gets approved. I've seen that happen many times. So I've never stopped a white person from doing anything. And I tried a couple times, by the way. Now, you can kick his ass, beat him up. Shit, you can beat anybody up. But it's just you. That's an individual thing. But I'm talking about as a group, as a collective. No, we don't have no power like that. You know? Now, there's always going to be some people that have influence, power, clout. Like, let's take LeBron James, for example. Yeah, he got clout, power, influence. LeBron James got all of that. At the same time, he still gets stopped by the police. He still gets stopped by the police. You know what I'm saying? The cops see him. Oh, it's LeBron. Oh, how you doing, man? Hey, can I get a picture? All right. Have a nice night. Now, if it was a white man driving that Rolls Royce, he would have never got stopped. He stopped the Rolls Royce because he couldn't see who was in there. Or he knew the person that in there definitely wasn't white. So, see, that's what we go through. Doesn't matter how much money you have, or doesn't matter, you know? And when it comes to living in houses, it's like this. Let's say you move in a neighborhood up north, and let's pick New Jersey, for example. And Chris Rock made an example about this a long time ago. Chris Rock said in his neighborhood, it's him, Danny, Mary J. Blige down the street, some other white woman down by Mary, and that's it. Nobody knows who Danny is. Nobody knows what he do. But all the black people that live in that neighborhood, celebrities. There's no there's no unknown black person that live in that neighborhood. That's how that shit works. That's how it works in the private neighborhoods like that. Even if I go back home, where I'm from, the biggest house I ever seen in my life is in Debbie Doo, back where I'm from, Georgetown, South Carolina. It's 75 rooms. The house is glass, 3 floors. The house is on a cliff, and the ocean is down the hill, like the Hollywood Hills. It's a Debbie Doo is an old ass neighborhood that's been around for hundreds of years, at least 200 years. Google it, Debbie Doo. It's in Georgetown, South Carolina. There's no black people that live down there in that housing neighborhood. It's a private neighborhood with security that who got the contract down there? G4S got the contract down there. Armed security, gated. There's no black people got houses down there. It's all 100% white. And it's hundreds and hundreds of houses down there. You can't, if you ain't got what? If you don't got $5 million, you can't even move, you can't even buy a house down there. It started $5 million and it go up to about $80 million. A celebrity can't get in there. Nobody can get in there. And you got to get voted in permission to move in there. It ain't about your money. They don't care about your money. That's how racism works. It's about power and control. That's it. This is why I always say you're only as strong as the people you have around you. You know? Let's see. I've seen on jobs where black person stands up to a white person, eventually they have to let that person go for some bit. Yeah, because there's rules and there's unwritten rules. And if you broke any of those unwritten rules, you got to go. That's how that is. There's nothing, HR can't do nothing for you. HR can't do nothing for you, buddy. LeBron said he wouldn't play in empty arenas. 2 days later, Adam Silver canceled all NBA games. Shit, I don't know. I don't follow NBA. I don't fucking know. Because we can't live amongst ourselves. We were living amongst ourselves when my parents were growing up. So that's black people didn't have a problem with living amongst each other. My parents grew up in the 20s and 30s and 40s. But black people had a problem with living amongst themselves? Nah. Chris said one dude was a dentist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nobody knows who he is. He's just a dentist. But if you want to move in that neighborhood, you got to be rich. You got to be a rich black celebrity. You moving in. But if you just somebody that started a business and got rich and nobody know who you are, you're not moving in that neighborhood. That's how that shit works. And places like LA, New Jersey, New York, they put all the celebrities and athletes in the same neck of the woods, same neighborhood. And all of them in the same neighborhood. Oh, it's like that. I'm thinking all of them have the same realtor. Seems like, goddamn. By the beach area in my town, Mike Tyson. I think you're trying to say Mike Tyson tried to buy a house. The homeowners association would not let them. You have to be voted in. Yeah, that's how that shit is. It's always been that way. They might not call it homeowners association. They might change the word up a thing a two, but it's still the same thing. It works the same. We did live together. I stand correct. Yeah, my parents grew up like that. My dad was born in 1925, and my mom was born in 1933. So they grew up in that time where it was just all black people together. I mean, you hardly ever saw a white person around like that. Unless they just wanted to be around your ass, and which they always want to be around us. A lot of them, boy, especially white women, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna share my screen, man. You know, this New York Times came out with this article. This woman, Miss Brown, Supreme Court, she's gonna be a Supreme Court justice. She looked, oh boy, she's happy. She got a zaddy. You know, she's happy, boy. Woo. And look at what they call her. I forgot what they call her. They call her Kamami Harris. They call her Kamami Harris, man. What the hell are these people? I don't know. Oh, Kamami Harris. You know, that's the thing. Call her Kamami Harris. You know, they like to celebrate. When the last time you seen a black man and a white woman celebrated within the mainstream media? When the last time you seen it? I know what the answer is, but when the last time you seen it happen in the mainstream media? A black man with a fine ass white woman. And head New York Times or what? Washington Post or the magazine, any magazine. You've seen a fine ass white woman with a well-known black dude in the mainstream media. When the last time you seen it? I know what the answer is. Never, exactly. It ain't never happened. It ain't never happened. Now, if you see, well, you ain't never seen that, really. Shit. I was about to give a scenario, but I ain't never seen that scenario. What he said? Captain Kirk and Lieutenant. Man, you crazy. Captain Kirk was smashing everything in Star Trek. He's fucking aliens and every goddamn thing. Yeah, that's funny. That's like, you know, and what's that guy? What's that woman that got married to the prince? What's that lady name? That I forgot, man. I forgot that lady name, man. She's a Hollywood actress, and she got married to a prince. Well, that was like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, I don't keep up with these fools, man. The OJ killed that image literally. Nah. OJ didn't do it. Nah, not really. You know, OJ. I don't know what the hell OJ was doing. OJ was over his head, man. I don't know who he was hanging out with. Oh, they hanging out with the mob dudes, you know. Hey, I met OJ in person before. Boy, that's when I knew he wasn't no killer. I said, this dude is not a killer. He's too silly acting to be a killer. Almost any international relationship. Jeannie Mai. Well, she ain't Caucasian. She ain't. I don't really. You talking about what's that dude? Jeezy and her. Nah, that's not in the same category. I'm talking Anglo white woman with a black dude. Anglo white. Yeah, that's not the same thing, Michael. Lisa Ray? No, I'm not talking about Lisa Ray. No. Janet Jackson? No. Only time you've seen Janet Jackson with a white man is when she on stage. And even, wait a minute, she did get with a white guy one time, but they didn't really put it out there like that, though. That was just like they were just walking beside each other or whatever. But I'm talking like hugged up, kissing, and like I'm talking on major newspaper outlets, magazine. No, Janet Jackson didn't do it like that. Even a book. You know, they don't come up with no goddamn book talking about how madly in love some white woman is with a black dude. No. No. Nope. There was a time where the white woman pretended to be a mixed black woman and she was married to a black man, and it turns out her parents were just white. Oh, they've been doing that shit. They was doing that shit when my parents were growing up. What white women would do that was more of a protection thing back in the day. Protection and benefits. Because they would do it for protection and benefits back in the day. Oh yeah, they've been doing that shit. That ain't nothing new. That Rachel Dolezal ain't nothing new. She ain't the first to do that. Meghan Markle. Who the hell is that? I don't know who the fuck that is. Maybe I do know who it is. Maybe I just forgot. I don't know. Yeah, smash the like button. Yeah, smash the like button. Yeah. I don't know. Meghan Markle. Oh, yeah, Meghan Markle. Yeah. That's the dude. Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. My bad, L. Anthony. Yeah, that's the lady I was talking about that got married to the prince from England? From the UK? Yeah. They were celebrating that woman, man, like she came up. You know? That type of shit I ain't never seen that shit happen with us. Never. They'll tear this shit down before that happens. There'll be war out in the streets. And the attack is on us. You think it's bad now with us being attacked out in the streets. Let me tell you something. If they put something, if the media started publicizing black men with Anglo white women every week in America on these major news networks, magazines and newspapers, boy, we World War IV out this motherfucker. You think I'm bullshit? I don't think a lot of people know how deep that hate gets here in America. I don't think we realize how deep that hate is for us out here. We don't got no friends out here, man. Yeah, but the black woman is mixed. So most white guys want to mix girl. She has the body of a black woman, but the complexion of a white woman in public. Usually, man, white guys usually they like them dark, as dark as they can get them, bro. That's how most white guys like black women. They don't necessarily care about they like them as dark as they can get them. That's usually how most white guys that I ran across like black women. They don't really like black women as light skinned, brown skin. No, they like them as dark as they can get, as dark as they can get them. That's usually how it is. You met OJ? How was his handshake? Do you feel his? Nah, I didn't shake his hand. I didn't shake his hand. He was sitting down. We was in the restaurant at the country club in Charlotte. I didn't shake his hand, bro. You know, Robert De Niro married a black woman. Yeah, and they getting a divorce. Shit. God damn. Oh man, I think I need a drink. Oh boy. Hold up. Someone brought up that OJ's assistant was found out to be a serial killer, and he got caught. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that. Just never know, man. You know. OJ's wife allegedly was a drug addict. So that says a lot, you know. And she allegedly was hanging out with with the mob type dudes. Yeah. Yeah. So that tells you a lot right there. You know, he's hanging out with guys that he not living that life. You know. So you just never know, man. You just never know. But yeah, but man, you know, you just never know. Let's see. That's Prince Harry's wife. Yeah, yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, what about Clarence Thomas? Clarence Thomas is a coon. He was cooning for like 30 years up in the Supreme Court. I got C19. Nah, I just when I'm talking a lot, talking and laughing, my throat gets dry. That's all it is. Yeah, I ain't got no C19. You funny, dude. You know? But you know what? That shit is not that bad as everybody making out to be. It's not really that bad, bro. I know people that caught it. They was sick for like 2 weeks. You just have like hot flashes. People that I know, it affects everybody different. They have hot flashes. People I know had hot flashes, um, fevers, a little cough, uh, dehydrated, and everything comes and goes too within cycles. You know, it's like you have like you have cold like symptoms, but you don't really have a cold, or you don't really have a fever. It's like you have hot flashes come and go. But I don't. Nobody died. Nobody died that I know. I hear other people. I don't know these motherfuckers talking about. Oh man, he died or whatever. Yeah, whatever, dude. That motherfucker probably was sick before he caught anything. But if you're pretty healthy, um, you shouldn't die. I'll put it like that. People I know that caught it, they were pretty healthy. And then nobody died, nobody ended up in the hospital. I don't, some of these people were already sick already, but nobody around me. I'm not around sick people like that, you know. Clarence Thomas has a white wife. Hell yeah, he do. I wonder how she look. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna see how his wife look. Hell yeah. Hold up, Clarence. Yeah, I want to see how his wife look. Which one is it? Oh, ooh! Look at this fine. Look at this fine white woman. Ooh, wait. Boy, hold up. Look at this fine white woman right here. I'm about to share my screen. Ooh, wee. Look at this fine white woman. Ooh, look at this fine white woman. That's a fine white woman right there. Man, I'll drink her bath water. God damn it. I'll drink her bath water, man. I'll drink her bath water, man. Yeah. I'll drink her bath water. Woo wee. Nicole was hanging with Mob, dude. Mob was done for pointing a finger on brother. Yeah. Man, that fine white woman. Ain't she a fine white woman? Let's keep it 100. Jada divorce countdown is underway. Now that she officially crazy, she'll divorce him. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Hey, that hat 5150s, you selling those or wearing them for promotion? No, I just like the hat, man. That's all. Yeah, I just like the hat. That's all. I don't wear hats. I haven't had a hat on in like 25 years. So this is a big change for me. I'm gonna buy another hat soon. I just want to do something. I like doing something different every once in a while. She's blame everything on him. Yeah. She'll say she lost herself in his light. I don't know. They just set that man up to do it. Sad or should if not done in the public. Well, there's a rack of women in Baltimore just like Jada, and no one checks them. It is the number one reason why I want to leave this country. Part of it and escaping this big perjury. Man. Yeah, man. Hey, I gotta hold up. I gotta get a drink. I'll be back. Relationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. If your woman doesn't submit to you, she ain't your woman. Now, I know this is going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. But if your woman is not submissive to you, I don't give a damn what nationality she is. I don't care if you live together. I don't give a damn if you're black, you're white. I don't give a damn if y'all the same nationality. I don't give a damn where you live at in the world. If your woman is not submissive to you, she ain't your woman. She belongs to the streets. She belongs to her job. She belongs to the pastor at that church she attends on every Sunday. She belongs to her friends that influence her to do dumb shit. She belongs to somebody else, but she doesn't belong to you. And I know this is hard, a harsh truth. And it's something that I had to face about 15 years ago. And it's one of the biggest problems that I had, because I used to think that you had to pander and negotiate and talk women into shit, but all that's bullshit. It really is. And a lot of women will try to run game on guys because a lot of women want guys to protect them in some type of way. If that door fly open, or if some type of danger is coming towards her, first thing she does is look at the guy that's sitting next to her. So she wants protection, but at the same time, she doesn't want to take instructions from a man. She can't stand a guy telling her what to do. So you can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Shit, it's some countries like Saudi Arabia and Dubai where women have to submit by law because those guys are in power. They run shit over there. So, but living here in America, women, they pretty much do submit as they will. They just do what they feel like it. And that's the problem of living in the United States of America. Because women, if a woman does submit to you here, you don't know how long it's going to last. It could be 5 years, 10 years. But it works out well for us fellas, because if she gets out of pocket or does something that's unforgettable, you can get you another bitch. So it's all good. And by that time, in most cases, by the time she stops submitting to you, she's already up in age anyway. She's probably old. She's probably overweight.
She probably doesn't look as attractive as she used to be. So sometimes it works out pretty well for some guys that I know. And I've lost friends because of like a lot of women, because they let their wives get up in their ears and tell them shit. And see, here's the deal. A woman should never have the authority to tell a guy what to do. A woman should never wear the pants in the relationship. You know, once a woman once women lead guys around, that's the beginning and the end of society as it is. You know, because women aren't supposed to play that position. They're out of line. You know, guys are born to lead. It's guys that's on the front lines. There's no women on no front lines, last I checked. But at the same time, women say, oh, I believe in equality and all that shit. Women can do just as better things as men. That's bullshit. Everyone has their position, and they supposed to play their position. But they want to go against nature. And a lot of women, they just want to get treated better than white guys in American society. They just want to take over the whole goddamn thing. They want to dominate guys. That's what that's really all about. It's really all about power. It's not about rights at all. It's not about public policy at all. That's just a game that a lot of women.
All right, man. I'm back. Your boy is back. So, I've seen that already. They didn't know Will ain't never had a hoe before. Respect. She took advantage of his naive mind. Maybe so. Maybe you could be right about that. You know, I don't know. You could be right about that. They ought to start. It's not. No, you said it right the first time. And did you see that long, ugly gamma ray green dress she was wearing? She didn't come to support Will. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. You know, they got a stylist, so they don't pick their own clothes out to wear at these events. So I don't know. You know, I don't know, man. They got a stylist, so I don't know. Maybe she need to get a new stylist. You know, like AB. I'm from the pit, not the palace. I got a stylist. Came from the struggle. Get it off the muscle. AB. Yeah, any questions, man? Or come on, tell me what you think about these shenanigans. Yeah, they got a stylist. You know, so I don't know. And a lot of times they wear these big brand clothes or upcoming brand clothes to these events as well. It might be a new brand or a new clothing brand or just clothes in general that somebody's trying to push. They'll get somebody like Will and Jada and any of these people to wear it. You know, some of it look good, some of it don't. Some of it just not for me. You know, so it just depends. Depends on your taste of clothing. You know? Depends on your taste of clothing, man. But a lot of at the end of the day, man, we're on our own out here. We don't got no friends out here. There's nobody celebrating us. There's no media outlets celebrating us out here. You know, always keep that in mind. We don't got no friends out here. Nobody celebrating us. The best we got is a handful of people that's in our circle. And some of us don't even have a circle. We just got 2 or 3 friends. That's what most of us have. We don't really got a support system like that. Most of us shouldn't be that way, but it is what it is. Whatever we attain, we have to build. We have to earn it. Nothing is given to us. Nah, not in this society. And it's been that way as long as I've been alive. You?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Not much, man. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I've been meaning to say this to somebody this whole time, but I figured I'd let it burn for a little bit. Baltimore is notorious for that crap that's been going on. And we've been trying to tell them to stop doing that. And we've been trying to tell the women that are cool to tell these women to stop doing that. And they don't, they're just been going at it and going at it for years. I mean, let's put it this way. As long as I've been alive, there's always been one woman in every group that's been like that. And sometimes it's 3 or 4. And we're talking about a group of maybe 8 or 10 women. 2 of them will be like that. They'll be nasty like that in Baltimore. And women that are coming from the South or coming from North, like New York or Midwest or California, they look at them and they're like, why are they like that? Why are they acting so negative, stank, whatever? And
Women
they're
in New
all
York?
about me. No,
Women
no,
in New York
women.
say that?
No, yeah, they said that about women in Baltimore. That's
Damn.
how that's how that's how certain women in Baltimore are like, and they make it look like they represent all of Baltimore women, but they don't. But other women are scared of them. They're totally scared of them, and they do not stand up for themselves against these women. And this is the culmination of them not taking the initiative to control these women and tell them to stop acting like this. Now they're embarrassed because this cannot continue. This has just been totally disrespectful to us as men, and that's why I can't take this anymore. It's just it's just nasty, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. And rather than to accidentally bump into it somewhere in America, I just want to leave. That's just how it is for me. Because if I have to run into this shit again, I don't want to be on this earth because this is nasty. They're just like this. I've been in relationships like this, and I understand what he's going through. You try to struggle in it. You think society tells you that you're the problem, not your woman. You try to struggle with it. You try to work it out any which way. He's even got kids in the situation. At least I didn't, you know. But he, she's just put him through the ringer and blamed him for everything. And I understand he's got a sense of responsibility, but this is all on her. There's a certain level of buildup for that to be happening, for that to happen. And I've been there. I've yelled at somebody over a woman looking at me like that. before. And that is not right. I was wrong. He's wrong. But those women that were behind us doing that, they're the ultimate problem. And they need to be stopped. And I mean, you can say you're not strong enough or this and that. No, other people are telling you it's on you or it's your fault or whatnot. Being manly or whatnot, that ain't got nothing to do with it because I can slam somebody against the wall. Everybody knows that. I can punch brick walls and make the shit shatter. And I'm all of 5'7". That's not a problem. I can knock somebody out bigger than me. That's not a problem. The issue is those women are controlling. They're using the laws, using every which way they can to try to get in your head. To get in your head, that's the key to make you do what they want, accept the way they want to live and the things that they want to do. And I just don't want to deal with it. And he should just go on ahead and leave. He needs to go get some help by himself because everybody's grown in his house. Figure it out and then leave. Because in the ultimate, if he's talking to some therapist, if he's talking to some psychiatrist or psychologist, he's going to find out they're going to tell him to leave. And I bet you, if anybody analyzes this, they're going to tell him to leave because there's a problem here. He can't fix that. That's her. That's who she is, and she's built that up in her family. You can't do that. It's very disgusting. That's all I got to say about it. I apologize.
No, no,
Is it
man. I think that you bring up some good points, man. At the end of the day, everyone has a breaking point, man. And
right? And that was
I mean,
his.
yeah, yeah. They try to they put celebrities on a pedestal and act like they fucking superhuman or some shit like that.
No,
They do the same thing with athletes as well. So, but at the end of the day, man, every man has to make their own decisions, man. What everyone should have their own standards and make their own decisions, and that's
well,
it.
I mean, he's making money,
Yeah.
and he's 6 foot tall. I was making money. I was taller than my woman. Uh, you know, he's people see him as positive. They saw me as positive. They saw him as a nice guy. Saw me as a nice guy. I know what he's going through. No, these these women are terrible, and they're using your image to help them look better, and they're not. Because if they were with anybody else, just think about that. Let me ask you a question. If she was with anybody else, even Tupac, would she look better? Would her image be better? No,
I don't know. I don't know if her image would be better, but I know she wouldn't be acting like that.
no. She wouldn't be acting like that, and her because her image would be trash in a sense. Because I'm like, no, this is inappropriate, and she doesn't need to be acting like this.
She doesn't. She doesn't respect him. That's the biggest
Right?
problem. You know.
He's making hundreds of millions of dollars, and that people are saying, "Well, you're tall and you're making all this money, and everything should be fine." No,
No.
no, that's her. You
Yeah.
can say whatever you want and try to say, "Well, it's got to be his fault." No, it does not have to be his fault. That's her. She's trying to control it. She's trying to do what she wants. She cannot do what she wants. A
But
relationship is about both people.
I think. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm maybe he let her take control.
No,
I'm not
no,
sure. You don't think
no,
so?
no. It's a slow ride. These women here have a game. It's a slow slope, and they'll talk about it. I've sat in a circle. That's how I figured it out, and I was like, you know what? I got to stop this. You sit and listen. They sometimes think you're not there if you're careful, and just keep quiet. They talk about doing that shit. They're purposeful, and it's just disgusting. And it's not every woman that's doing it. Like I
Yeah.
said, out of 10 women, it's two of them like that. And one of them is backing up, and the rest of them are like, or, being like, okay, whatever, 3 bags full. And they don't say nothing to them because they're scared of them. Think of
Yeah.
it like this.
Yeah.
Even though they're smaller than them, they got enough clout and enough, talking shit and then talk about they could get their man or whatever. Like one of them might have a a big, tall dude, muscular dude that they've got him wrapped around their fingers. They'll they have all that. Just imagine, even if she was a short woman, having control over a man, control over other people that much. You as a woman have to be scared of a situation where you tell her to stop. That's what this is going on here.
Yeah.
And it's very, very bad. Very bad. It's everywhere. And some women do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but like a bit of them try to do the right thing. But doing the right thing is also speaking up and stopping shit. And this wouldn't have happened if they spoke up. We can say it's bad, but if other women say it's bad, men can say it's bad, but if other women say it's bad, that would be different.
Yeah.
If, because, even alpha males here say it's bad. You know, the only reason they'll ever say that it's not bad is if they're trying to get in her tail.
Yeah.
They're trying to get some. And they'll do that. Well, they did before the pandemic, but that showed a lot of shit. So, I mean, seriously, think
Yeah.
about it. Think
Yeah.
about it. People don't talk about what the pandemic did. They tell you all this other crap. But I want you to think about it. During the pandemic, an alpha man will find out if someone really cares about them, because
Hell yeah.
he'll get sick, and whoever shows up is the one he wants to be with. Because some of these women would not show up at all, at all. And they wonder why. Well, why doesn't he want to be with me? Why did he run off with this woman? Because you didn't show up.
Yeah.
Why is he not playing games anymore? Why is he not out in the streets like that and trying to get with us? Because y'all showed that you didn't care. He also found out that he's almost about to die, or his friend almost died, or his friend died. No, 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 no. Not doing that. No more games. They're not playing games. Nobody's playing games. I mean, you could do your thing. It's either you get serious with somebody and getting tired of the games, or you're gonna play the game even harder than you did before. And I hope they're ready for it. Ain't no half telling you I'm in a relationship, or half, trying to do whatever, whatever. Nope. Either you in or you out.
That's it, man.
Because I've seen it. I've seen some friends that you would consider alpha males and taking the girls like that. Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. The ones
What
that are
do they?
playing.
What do
Sorry,
they
go ahead.
do? I mean,
Some of them are working in the tech field. Some of them are working. What do you call it? Just mechanical stuff. And some of them are just like, you would never believe this, but working in DPW, public works stuff. That
oh,
makes good money too. Really good money.
what are they? They just fucking leave or what?
What they're doing is either they're going to stick with one person, which
Yeah.
they're trying to do, or ones that are going to do it are going to play around, because there's no point in taking some of these women seriously. And
Yeah.
on the other hand, if you've watched somebody die, like your father your father or mother, and they took care of themselves until they died, it's like, what's the point? What, you see them and it's successful and it's good, and up until they died, you don't have that. Think about how that affects somebody's mind. You know,
You looking at one? Both
right,
my
right,
both my parents passed away.
right. So did both of mine. My dad took care of my mom until she died, and then we took care of him until he died.
Yeah. That
43
shit.
years, 44
That
years.
shit.
I'm sorry.
That shit hurts, man. When people die that's close to you like that.
He suffered. He
Yeah.
suffered. But
Yeah.
I don't see that relationship that way. I don't see Will's relationship that way.
What are you
Let's put
talking
it
about
this way.
today?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't.
you
I
don't
don't
think
see men. I
you
don't
don't
think.
think that? Oh, hold on. Let me get one thing clear.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't think that you can have the same relationship that your parents did and my parents did
Not
today?
with 50. Not even with 45% of the women in the United States. There's too
No,
many game playing with the.
no, not like
There's
that.
too much game playing. They,
Yeah,
they'll surrender around 45, 50, and be like, okay, let me get with you. No, no.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then what do you call it? What is it? But outside of this country, they're more serious. They either down or
Yeah.
they're not. And I'm like,
Well,
if you
this
can't meet
country,
that, yeah,
this,
go ahead.
this country is it's a cesspool.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
And I mean, they're about to lose a lot of men for nothing, for nothing.
Yeah.
And I can't. But here's the thing. Also, men see what just happened on TV and it'll be like, all right, this is the end of it. We ain't doing this anymore. Especially what happened to him. There should be no way he should be treated like that.
No,
And can you imagine a woman like that staying with him to the end? Seriously.
no,
So
no,
she's not going to be there to the end. Why
no, no.
waste time?
It's
Why
gonna.
waste time?
It has to end at some point.
Right, because it can't end amicably or nice. It's going to be nasty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. End it while you can. Be friends or whatever it is or whatever you got.
Yeah. I mean, you got. I don't understand a lot of these guys. I mean, they making millions of dollars,
Well,
and they still putting up with crazy dumb shit. I don't. I don't understand. I mean, they kissing ass and look. I mean,
you
I don't
for
understand.
that situation, I do understand, but the reasoning behind it is that everybody tells you, "Oh, you got this, you got money, you got this taken care of, you got that taken care of, so it must be your fault." And I've seen that before. I've
Oh
had
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
happen,
I mean,
and people aren't just like right now. They look at them like, because I was mad about the whole situation, but I've calmed down a bit. I knew what it was when I saw it, but I was still mad. But I was like, this has happened before. Let me give you some examples from my life. One of my cousins had a girlfriend. She was acting just like that. Uh, he broke up with her, got a new place, got a new girl, didn't allow her to come in, didn't want to do anything with her. No kids with him, nothing. She goes back and tells her father that that he beat her up, and she ain't got no nothing on her. How about her father comes back with some guys and stabs my cousin to death?
damn.
That's the type of thing that we're talking about. I know I have one more for you. It was bad. Oh, I know. Another family friend of mine. This is the one that really rocks with that. And I thought that maybe there's some. At one point, I thought it was some S&M thing with it or something like that because I was like, but no, no, it's the same thing as her. This good guy got with her, and we loved her. She was a nice person otherwise, but she, let's put it this way, she harassed him so much, beat him so much, and when he called the police took him away. They did not take her away. They took him away. And this is every time. And he had kids. Finally, one day he gave up and shot her and shot himself. So they're both dead. And now those kids are alone. And I walked into her funeral and the kids were like, why didn't y'all do anything? Look at me in the face, 11 years old. And I couldn't tell them anything, anything. This is the kind of woman we're talking about. The way they are teaching these women to act like that I've seen. And as I said, they need to stop. They need to talk to these women. They need to stop doing this. It's
And they
really
got
nasty.
and they got some weird kids too, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It
What's the
it
dude? What's that? Willow? That's some
yeah.
weird motherfucker right there, boy.
I mean, to talk about Tupac, will you come back and be with my mommy so we can be happy? That's
What he
disrespectful
said?
as hell.
What he said? Said somebody sent me a video. This was a while ago, and he was like, "What's the dude? Tyler Creator is my boyfriend."
Hmm.
You saw that video?
No, no, but
This is in public now.
oh, what one more thing. This ought to let you know one thing important. Let me add another thing to this. This will tell you that Chris Rock was actually a friend of his. I want you to think about it. Everybody knows everything about what they've been going through. And probably about after this whole situation happened, she started talking about she has alopecia, right? And he didn't know about that, right? So think about that from his perspective. If you heard on the side all these things about your wife doing all sorts of stuff about his wife, your friend that you've been working all these years on and off with, that and his wife is talking shit about you in the public sphere in front of your face. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want to even bring anything else up. I don't want to hear any shows or anything. Just because it's public to you and you want to hear it doesn't mean I want to hear it. Once he heard that somebody was saying, "Oh, you know, Jada Pinkett is bald now," and the first thing that is out of my mouth would say, "Is she sick? Uh, does she have cancer?" No. I said, I don't want to hear anything more. That's the way I would have been. And that's what he needs to consider. I must be your best friend because if I knew about that, I would never say anything. I didn't want to hear any of the other stuff. I didn't want to hear any more negativity. I would never promote anything that's going on with you. He hasn't said anything about his family.
No.
Anything. If he did, he would have said something at the show. He would have said something before. He never said it once. Now, who's your friend? Who's the one that takes better care of you? The woman that sat on a TV show and started talking shit about you, or the man that took a slap from you and didn't raise a hand to you, kept his hands behind his back?
Yeah, I felt bad for Chris Rock, man.
Yeah,
You know?
because I mean, I especially through all the bullying he ever went through, I don't, I couldn't hold back if that happened to me for what he's been
Me
through.
either.
But at the same time, I also understand why he did that
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
because there's certain people I have loyalty to, and I would never lay a hand on you even in public just to keep the
yeah,
respect going.
yeah.
And I think that's the real reason because I'd be shocked this is my friend and you would do that in business and in private. You would do that in public to me. And from what people say that he was saying in the background, yeah, I would say that too. I hope I didn't ruin the show for you, or
No, no, you're good, man.
or be like, I don't know what happened. I don't know how to think about this.
Yeah,
I wouldn't press charges, especially if it's my friend. If he didn't really like you, he didn't really care about you. If he knew about the alopecia thing and whatnot and was trying to get at you, he would have put your ass in jail. He would have sued you. He would
right.
not be going home. He'd be in LA County jail.
Yeah,
So,
he took it like a G, man. I'm telling
right, right.
you. I'm telling
Like a true friend. Like
you.
a
Yeah,
true friend.
he took. I would have messed up. Because my natural reaction is to hit back.
Yeah, I would like to say that no, no. In a public setting, I wouldn't. But I would come back at you in private. I would
Okay.
definitely come back at you in private. Um, Because in certain educational experience, I've been in that experience too. So you learn how to keep your cool. But yeah, in private, I'm gonna let you know. And yeah, it might come to blows back there. But
Yeah.
on a local stage or an international stage in front of a whole bunch of people that I don't know, no, no. But we can settle it later.
Yeah.
And
But
I can see where that.
at the same time, Chris Rock kind of froze. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna stand there and hell no.
Right.
If somebody's
No,
coming at me, I'm like,
if if
eh?
you're thrown about the whole situation and it wasn't like there was anything, and you don't know what's going on, you know, I'm like, I understand that. I understand that. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why it's happening. You think it's a joke. You think he's about to come up there and fake slap you. And instead, he actually does hit him. And he's like, what the hell? And I don't know how to gauge this. Why would you do that over this? She came up in a green dress and bald hair. And as somebody said, every woman, as one of the comedians was like, every woman up there was bald, probably wearing a wig or short hair. I'm like, well, why would you do that? Why would you come up in there like that? You knew some joke was going to come, and he's a comedian. He's supposed to roast everybody in there. That's his job. And you sitting in the front. What else did you think you weren't getting? I mean, I don't know. There's so many roads to that.
Yeah, I mean, people have said, hey, he should stand up for his woman or whatever. I'm like, bro, she wasn't in danger. There wasn't no
Yeah,
bodily
that's
harm, no
you messing up.
um
You messing up them paychecks. That's deadly harm. She don't want you to mess that up. No, no. You need to get up there and do it. That's another Baltimore thing. You want your credit up, your street cred up, not your bank credit up. No, no. I'm trying to put money in the bank account. I may have 400 million, but we need to get to a billion.
I mean if
Mama
there's a
need a
time.
brand new yacht.
Yeah, I mean there's a time to protect. If she got some old weirdo stalking your wife or
Right,
somebody fucking with the kids or broken in
right.
your house. Yeah, all that makes sense. But I mean, if you're gonna pop off every time somebody say something that you don't like, you're gonna be busy.
Right, right.
you know, but it's just I just felt bad for Chris, man. Chris Rock, he ain't really that type of guy that's gonna come after you.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, he did with that one kid with a brick in his bag. I mean, sometimes you get tired of it.
Yeah, I understand. But I just hate that it had to be Chris Rock. To be, I mean, goddamn, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to admit, I didn't believe it because somebody told me about it, and then the
Yeah.
video popped up on my feed that after the Oscars went off, I guess, and I thought it was a joke. I said, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for real? Yeah, I was
Yeah, I didn't want to see it. I honestly didn't want to see it at first because I was like, it's either got to be a joke. I'll wait. I will wait. And I kept waiting and it wasn't. And I
and
was like,
even
I don't want to see this.
Even now, some people say, "Well, it was staged." I say, even if it was staged, it still ain't. It should have still filed.
Right. But he that lets you know he thought it was going to be a joke, not purposeful.
Yeah,
Not purposeful. And
yeah,
maybe it was accidental. Maybe he meant it to be an accident. I don't know. But once he got in that seat and started ranting, people thought it was serious, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah,
so I think that's also could have been an issue. But I'd have just sat there and been like, whatever, whatever, and people could have thrown it off as being fake. But yeah, I would have stuck my chin out and been thought that it was going to be a joke. He like smack and he bends out and whatnot and looks like he got smacked. But nope. Nope. That is what it was. Damn.
Well, thanks for coming on, man.
Right. No problem, man. And thank you for listening.
Peace. There you have it. That was a good one. Kids don't nobody want to marry her. Anyway, I don't know who that is. Speaking. Yep. Yep. Here's a question. If it was a white man, would he slap Chris Rock? The answer, no, he would have handled things up. Nah, if it was a white man, no, Will wouldn't have slapped him. Nah, he wouldn't have done that shit. People know people know who they can slap, what they can get away with. We have a, you know, we kind of know what we can get away with. Or he wouldn't have done that shit, man. I just hate that Chris Rock got caught up in that shit. And that's, I mean, Chris Rock is a soft target, man. That's what I'm trying to say. And Will Smith, he knows that. And he probably been knowing Chris Rock as long as he's been in Hollywood. And Chris Rock is older than him. Chris Rock in his 50s, man. Like what? Late 50s? How old is Will Smith? Hey, Will Smith still in his 40s, right? Will Smith still in his 40s? Will Smith. Picking on the old man. Yeah. Will Smith let that Hancock come. You're picking on the old man. Come on, man. Hey, well, I think Will Smith's still in his 40s. Oh, he in his 50s? Oh, okay. My bad. I thought he was still in the 40s. Pick on the Chris Rock is still older than him. You 53? Okay. Okay. Chris Rock still didn't respond to that shit yet. What did he say? Will 53, yeah. What did Chris Rock say? Did he respond it yet? What did he say? I want to know what he say about that shit. It's shit's foul, man. Come on, man. You can't be smacking Chris Rock like that. Chris Rock ain't never messing with nobody, man. Chris Rock just want to tell jokes, man, make people laugh and take it to the house, man. Chris Rock ain't never been a bully. Ain't never talked shit about nobody. Ain't never. I know his mama. His mama, she's a nice woman. I grew up, I used to see his mama at church growing up all the time. Yeah. God damn, man. Yeah. He didn't want to talk about it yet. Oh, okay. You think? Shit. Now I understand. The shit is embarrassing. We'll be 54 this year. Jada 50. Okay. That shit is embarrassing. I wouldn't want to talk about it either. I understand. Oh, his brother said a whole bunch of shit. Talking about Tony? What did Tony say? What did his brother say? What did he say? I saw something, a clip or a video or something. I didn't watch the video. What did Tony say? Oh man, yeah. Hey, Tony's a little bit different now. Tony Rock is a little bit different. He ain't like Chris Rock. Hey, Tony a little bit different. Yeah. I seen Tony on stage call Jada bitch. Oh, for real? Yeah. Oh well. At his family Pac all year. Yeah, I'll probably go look at it just to laugh at the shit. Well, but yeah. Oh, Jada. We're probably gonna slap taste out of Tony's mouth when he see him. Tony may slap Will. Shit, ain't no telling. Tony said, "You ain't slapping me, and not expect me to stand there. I don't get paid millions, so I'll find another job." That's what Tony said. Okay. Shit. Hey man, don't forget to check out the Love Can't Wait podcast, man. Don't forget to check out the Love Can't Wait podcast. You know what I'm saying? And follow me on Instagram. Man. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram, man. Yeah, man. And yeah, and I appreciate it if you left me a review on iTunes as well. You know. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. Too. You know. And don't forget about a Patreon. I think I'm gonna upload a new video today. You know. I'm dropping that fire over there lately. All right, man. Hold it down, man. Mississippi is out. Oh no, that ain't Mississippi. That's somebody else. Yeah. I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, leave me a review over there, man. I appreciate it, Michael. Yeah. Yep. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Did you like that video? If you want more of that, it's right here. Boss Life Secrets on Amazon.com. And share this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.